Today I'm going to be taking you through my presentation of the story that I've been working on over the past couple of months, which is called No Pyro, No Party, Can Norway Improve the Scottish Game? So step 1, how did the story originate? So the origin of my story, so over the past couple of years, pyrotechnics has become a massive part of the fan culture at football matches. Pyrotechnics are used all across the world, but has been mostly been thought of as a method used by European fans. To many, pyrotechnics is a method that dazzles football fans and contributes to some of the best stadium atmospheres. However, over recent months, Scotland has been prone to a lot of criticism from the government and football authorities over safety issues. As a result of this, the Scottish Football Association, the SFA, and the Scottish Professional Football League, the SPFL, are trying to clamp down on the number of pyrotechnics cases. These methods include fining football clubs or potential stadium closures of fan groups. Step 2. Progressing the story. So when I was researching more about pyrotechnics across European football, I noticed that Norway has been using a method called Safe Pyro, which involves a lot of safety measures to ensure that fans are not endangered in any way. I decided that this would be the main direction that I would take my story and try and compare the differences between using pyrotechnics in Scotland and Norway. In order to contact someone from a Norwegian point of view, I searched up different fan groups in Norway to see what I could find. After some unsuccessful attempts at contacting people for interviews, I managed to discover the Norwegian Supporters Alliance, the NSA, which is a collection of fans who fight for improvements to the fan experience at matches. When I emailed them, I was put in contact with Ole Christian Sandvik, a spokesperson for NSA, who was more than happy to help. Arranging an interview was very easy, as I was able to organise one for the following Friday since I contacted. In my interview, I wanted to find out what are the different protocols that Norwegian fans use and what the overall feeling was as to bringing this method in. And most importantly, I wanted to find out if Sandvik believed this method would work in Scotland. And here's a short clip from the interview I had with Sandvik, and he talks about what the Norwegians fan expected and what their thoughts were before bringing in Safe Pyro.
With bringing in Safe Pyro, what was the overall feeling amongst Norwegian fans about bringing this method in? Was it a lot of excitement? Was it nervous about it?
Norwegian football supporters have the last probably 20 years, if not more, worked for legal pyro. So I think a lot of supporters was positive to the rules we got today, but also a lot of supporters want a less strict framework. They want to use pyro during the games to legal, and today you can't use pyro legal during the game, but a lot of people do anyways.
Step 3. Publishing the story. This is a stage that I've not managed to get to yet. However, if I was to choose a publication for my story, it would be the Herald. I share a lot of the same values that the Herald follows, which is to operate with fairness, accuracy and independence. The Herald also has a large sports section which many people read, and I feel my chosen story would resonate with a lot of football fans. So from the past couple of months, I've learned a lot from my own experience, so it's helped expand my journalistic skills. It's made me more motivated in relation to achieving interviews, as I've been unsuccessful a past couple of times to get some people to talk to me. Reflexibility, so reflecting on my personal beliefs to minimise bias, and finally it helped define what my own ethics were behind creating this story. Ethics and morals. So when discussing what my ethics would be, my lecturer and I agreed that these two factors would be the most important in relation to my story, and these factors were honesty and accountability, and as you can see below, they are the definitions of what these things are. Here are the list of references I used. Thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned more about my chosen story.